Hello, my fellow modeling and tabletop gaming enthusiasts, and welcome to the Mediocre Modeler Show. I apologize for the sort of not unusual, more abbreviated nature of this week's episode. I got a commission in over the weekend, so I've just been going crazy trying to get that done in September so that come October, I could take the whole month off and just do Conflict 47 stuff all month. So what we're going to talk about this week is I'm going to do a little decal review for some decals I picked up from District Miniatures. Ta-da! So these specifically are unit patches for the 5th Marine Division in the Second World War. I also picked up their Bearcat, Police, and SWAT decals, and I'll explain a little bit more why I picked this one up a little later on. But we're going to focus mainly on the 5th Marine Division. So when I decided I wanted to do Marines for bolt action and then Conflict 47, I really like having decals for vehicle registration numbers and rank insignia and stuff like that when I can. It's a lot easier with the Army because they wore the rank insignia much more often, as well as the unit insignia, whereas Marines didn't often or ever have their unit insignia on their uniforms. They did have rank, but it was basically just a black stencil painted on their uniforms. They didn't have sewn on patches like the Army did in Europe especially. So it's not entirely accurate, but again, if it's for Conflict 47, I can make up whatever I want. So so I did come across District Miniatures several months ago and reached out about, if they were planning on doing anything for the Pacific for, in 28 millimeter. And at the time they weren't, but, he responded that they were hoping to at some point move to the Pacific. And they finally did that. So we've got, I think at least the first 5 Marine divisions. I can't remember if there was a 6th Marine division or not during the Second World War, as well as 1 or 2 of the Marine amphibious divisions. I picked up the 5th Marine Division. I decided I wanted to pick one, and the insignia is pretty cool. So I picked the 5th Marine Division. These are, it is a small one man operation, or maybe a husband and wife operation. But they have an incredible selection of decals of just about anything, minus some U.S. Marine Corps stencils available. A lot of other stuff, registration numbers, registration plates, vehicle numbers, rank insignia for World War II in Vietnam for the United States, as well as Germans, I believe, as well, and a lot of other nations, a lot of modern stuff as well. And not just in 28 millimeter, they've also got it in 15 millimeter and 20 millimeter. So a lot of really good decals. Very, very affordably priced too. I mean, this sheet here, which is actually missing some already that I've used, $5. I consider that to be pretty reasonable. They do have some larger sheets that are like $20 for, doing like your vehicle numbers and stuff. They are really, really, really good. These are, again, sort of garage kit decals. So the carrier film covers the entire sheet. So what that means is if you're buying from like a plastic airplane kit from one of the main companies, it's probably just got the carrier film just around the decal itself. But, things like this, the decal film covers the entire sheet. So what that means is you have to cut really, really close to the decal. Otherwise you get a bunch, excess of carrier film, which can show up and be kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. That's the, the stuff around the decal that you got to try and smooth out and all that, why we have decal setting solutions. And again, these aren't 28 millimeters, so they are very small. So you got to be kind of careful working with them. But they are very well done. Excellent register. Colors look great. And I've applied them to a few miniatures already. I've got them on some of my armored infantry, as well as a couple of my vehicles, which might not, again, be, historically accurate. But again, we're talking Conflict 47. So slapping a 5th Marine Division insignia on some walkers, you can't say that it's not correct. So yeah, I think they look pretty cool. Definitely give it a nice little extra bit of flavor to it, which is something that I really like to do with my vehicles, both historical and non-historical. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera a bunch. So highly recommend those. I definitely plan to pick up some more. I can't wait to see what else they've got in the works. They do have a Facebook page, so you can check that out, and I'll also put the link for District Miniatures in the description down below. So the other sheet that I got was their Bearcat Police and SWAT decals, and the reason I got that is because, as you can see here, it's got Northwood Police as well as the Northwood Police vehicle insignia. Those of you familiar with Don't Look Back, all these VHS cases back here, Northwood is the setting of the game. So I thought that was pretty cool, and you know, the owner notes in the description that he's a big fan of Don't Look Back and decided he wanted to have some Northwood Police decals. So I had to get those. Now I just need to get an appropriate or several appropriate 1980s era police vehicles to slap those on the side on. I ordered these back in early mid-July, and he was running a special because it was going to be delayed for a while before the order would go out. So he was offering a special that if you bought one of the regular $5 sheets, he would throw in a second of something that you ordered for free. So I ended up with 2 of the police decal sheets. So that'll be kind of cool. I can do a lot. I can do the whole Northwood Police Department. Ranger Sandy can have her tricked out ride. So yeah, I would highly recommend District Miniatures for their decals. They got some great stuff. I'm probably gonna go check out the website here in a little bit just to see what else they've got available. I don't need anything else right now, but I just kind of want to see what else is out there. Yeah, so there you go. District Miniatures decals. Definitely check them out and get you some. So there you go, folks. Thank you very much for watching. As always, sure hope you enjoyed it. I know this is kind of a short video, but we'll see what the conflict catch-up brings for this next weekend as we're getting inching closer and closer. I mean, we're so close, but it feels like we're just inching forward towards the release of Conflict 47. We'll get there. We'll get there. No worries. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Check all those links out down below. Wisconsin Maritime Museum, as well as my social media and my Warlord Games affiliate links. So until next time, folks, may your paints be thin, your brushes be pointy, and your dice be hot.